Whoa, whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry.
Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Chris Sale will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, when Chris Sale's healthy, he's as good as any left-hander in baseball. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. When he's right, he throws to the upper mid-90s. He'll approach triple digits. Good hard slider. He's the modern-day version of Randy Johnson. He's a nightmare for left-handed hitters as he throws from that low three-quarter arm angle.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Renfroe will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Two men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And this is down for extra bases. And with 2 out, this might get them both home. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the runner will score from second.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Two outs here with a runner at third. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Jays lead it 2-0. Robbie Ray gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Three and 0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Full count.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next up is Kyle Schwarber, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Here's the 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hernandez, the runner at third. Gonzalez at second with one away. Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
So now here is Rafael Devers, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. To 1-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set. The 2-2 down the first baseline. Popped him up. Biggio has a play. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First delivery to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it bangs off the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting it.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a flare down the line. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Now it'll be Jonathan Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. Kirk is off of first with 2 away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 Boston error, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Blue Jays on top, 3-1. Alex Verdugo digging in now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
2-0 count. The pitch.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Next, it'll be Hunter Renfroe. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's got 5 base hits in 27 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Renfroe, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, and it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 15 long balls and 46 driven in. Now the 0-1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Next to hit, Christian Vasquez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw in time and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gonzalez is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as the lead remains 3-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next.
Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
Gonzalez.
To the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. Takes this the other way to right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now
And you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And oh, what do you know? Not for yourself.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
He showed right there why having a good change is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there at the bottom. Really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. This pitch is popped up. Guerrero waits on it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 99.
Striding in is Alex Verdugo, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bichette gathers it in. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. 1 run is scored.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Fenway after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Blue Jays. The
All
right
set
fielder,
for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. So here is Kevin Biggio. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Grichuk, the runner at second with 1 away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
leading off.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0. Back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He doubled his last time through. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez, number 22 on the year, as they take the lead 4-3.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Next up, Marwin Gonzalez. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
First pitch on its way. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Davis gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We played 4-3 Boston. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is line to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 3.
Up next, Jonathan Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on
now
base.
Third baseman.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single. Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 19th home run for him on the season. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel.
Left fielder.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He grounded out last time up. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. to 2-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Fenway. It's now 5-4 Toronto. Ryan Barucki, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56, Ryan Barucki.
And stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The center field, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So next to bat will be Alex Verdugo. A potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Right there for strike one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch.
High and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder to the track. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's now 6-4.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Austin Bryce takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 31, Austin Bryce.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a double play ball here, as this is on the ground to third. To second for one, on to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Red Sox 4. Jordan Romano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
So now into the box is Hunter Renfroe. Lifetime versus
Leading
this
off
arm. He's
for
1
the
for
Red
4.
Sox, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 0-1. high in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Renfro leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 26 for him on the season, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby.
Into the box now, Bobby Dalbec. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. No outs, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's another 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Simeon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Red Sox 5. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
All set for the start of the inning, and in next is Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette flew out last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Down the third baseline. Devers has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready now is Jonathan Davis. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. Good work and a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto as it remains a 6-5 ball game. David Phelps gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 35, David him.
Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez.
Shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch of the AB now. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now
Professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and one to Schwarber.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 3-1 to Martinez.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So the next to bat will be Rafael Devers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
A.J. Cole answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Next to hit is Hunter Renfroe. He's gone deep again in this game despite facing some fierce competition on the mound.
this is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Takes this the other way to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First offering on its way. Bobby Dahlbeck is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Davis is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Adam Ottavino is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, his head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's set. Here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Blasted a solo homer last time up. And now the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Next to dig in, Randall Grichuk. It was a walk in his last trip. You becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Bouncer to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he sends it on the ground to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains tied 6 apiece.
Bounce it, just bounce it. Everybody when they come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it. Even if it's...
Stripling will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 48. Ross Stripling.
And now Christian Vasquez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he grounds one briskly to short. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Davis is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Marwin.
Next up for the Red Sox, Marwin Gonzalez struck out in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he fouls this one off. Has a look, now the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So stepping in is Kyle Schwarber, grounded out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Grichuk gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Weir's still tied 6-6. Matt Barnes will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Behind 0-2 now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now back, catcher, Alejandro.
Next to bat for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Bo Bichette. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's set. The 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. This game remains tied at 6. Plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Martinez.
First offering. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did. Ball game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
This afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Boston with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Matt Barnes gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
not like real. To do what I do takes skill. I'm out of chase. Money in case. Clear the base. Figure the pace. I'm out of chase. Money in case. Clear the base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good in the show. Figure the base. Two scene ain't enough. Four top team is us. Man on third, don't second on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went guard, they all gone. Now alien beat me up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like midway wall. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all, just my time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.